What's going on, y'all? The sky's the limit. We're going to make spaghetti the lazy way, because I didn't have any tomato paste or enough tomato sauce to make my own sauce. So I got this can of Hunt sauce. I'm going to add some extra ingredients to it. Got a trusty red onion, some ground beef, and matter of fact, we're not going to do spaghetti. We're going to do mostaccioli. That's even better for the Memorial Day weekend. So first, I'm going to do what everybody should do: wash their hands. Water on. Make sure when you're washing your hands, and they get under your fingernails and up the arm. Make sure you get real good and make sure you wash all kinds of dirt and particles, anything that can cross-contaminate and all that jazz. So wash my hands and grab a paper towel to dry both arms. Just that. Okay, so we're going to start with getting a stainless steel bowl. We're going to season the meat. So this is about 1.5 pounds. We're going to cook what you get. Shout out to Eric Brown. You know I love you. Cook what you got. So we're going to take, because I'm a diabetic, so I'm not allowed to have a whole lot of salt in it. So we're going to take this accent. This is just as good. We're going to season. Get a little Mrs. Dash. And we're going to season this ground beef very well. Very well. Don't be stingy when it comes to seasoning. The more seasoning, the better, but make sure you don't overdo it. And don't be scared to stick your hands in there and get messy. Make sure that it's seasoned all the way through and all that. So, more this accent in. Season it to how you're liking. Okay, that's seasoned well. In fact, let me sit this to the side right here right quick while I wash my hands again, because you don't want to put raw meats on the onion or any other stuff that's cross-contamination. Lead to very, very nasty infection or disease or whatever it is that I'm like, this first time I recorded myself, so give me a minute. Oh, also you need a pot of water. Can you see if I can switch? Okay, so it's not gonna let me switch the camera, so we're gonna just turn around and we're gonna do it like this. Pot of water. Make sure you turn it on high. Bring that to a boil. Cold water. Cold water. Now, we're going to take this red onion. We're going to peel off the skin. We're going to take a chef's knife. And one thing people need to know, that a lot of people, when they grab the knife, they'll be holding it like this. This is the improper way to hold a knife. You hold it like this. Grip. That way it won't slip or fall on you. Now you're going to take this knife. We're going to cut this onion in half. Okay, we're gonna pull that excess skin out, the outer layer. I'm not gonna do no little fancy cuts today. Make sure you get both because we're gonna use both onions. So how's everybody doing? I know y'all been waiting and waiting and waiting for me to drop a cooking video, so here it is. Nothing real fancy, but just to show you I can do it. So sorry if it's kind of ratchet, so we're gonna cut them ends off, and so a quick way to be able to cut an onion, you cut it acrossways, like almost through, but not correct. You do like two things because we're gonna do like a medium-sized cut, and then we go the opposite way and cut down. Make sure that you're holding your hands like this so it won't slip and grip. Medium-sized cut, and then go back over, and we have a nice quick little dice that y'all see in a minute. Sorry that I gotta find a better way to position this camera. So we gonna work with me. You're gonna work with me. Gonna work with me. But yeah, we're gonna cut this up. Oh, that's one thing I hate about cutting up onions. The teary-eyed. It's teary-eyed. But I'm almost done. Then we take the knife. We're going to put what we cut in this bowl for when we get ready to cook the meat. And do the whole noodle thing. So my artist is really watering really bad, so we're gonna have to do this real quick. Same thing with the other side. Both ends, cross cuts. Oh, there must have been an old onion. Oh my God. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, I'm glad I don't have on no eyelashes today. Also, another thing you need to do when you're cooking in the kitchen, when you have hair, make sure it's covered up. Nobody wants hair in their food. Nobody. Oh my gosh. Onion, onion, onion. Okay, excuse me guys, I got to... Oh. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay, so we're going to put what I just roughly chopped. Not fancy or nothing. Because once it cooks down, it's not going to look the same. Alright, lost my earpiece. Yeah, we definitely going to have to figure out a better way with this recording and everything. Computer is down. But that's not going to stop me. No. Work with what I got. So we're going to take this. And the best way to keep your area clean, you clean as you go. So you make sure you always have like something on the side or like a garbage bowl or something. And that'll help making it easier to clean up. So I got, okay, Put this onion up. Okay. So this is like a rough medium cut. And oh, another thing, when you're presenting something, you never stick your hands in there. But I'm glad that y'all saw that I actually washed my hands. And in fact, let me wash my hands again. Okay. Towel. Hands. Earpiece adjusted. Okay, so roughly chopped. So we're going to take a non-stick skillet or stainless steel. It's up to you. We're going to take this ground beef, this seasoned, and these onions. We're going to move over to the stove. I'm going to turn this flame on. Okay. Okay, that'll work, So we're going to turn this flame on a high so it gets hot. We're going to put just a little olive oil. This is an extra olive oil blend with a 20% oil. It's sodium free, 14 grams of total fat. So we're going to put an excess amount, because we're going to start off by putting the ground beef flame on. And we're going to also take, this is the water has been boiling for a minute. We're going to boil these to al dente. So that was about half a box. That in garbage. Okay. We're going to take these onions and a spatula. Hold on, guys. Okay. Yes, ghetto cooking with sky's the limit. We work with what we get. We're going to take one of these. We're going to put some red onions in here. Get a nice thin oil. And just put a little heat to it. This helps with the make sure that it's extra coated, so when I get ready to cook it in the ground beef, that flavor will already be sealed with the oil. Okay, so I didn't want to cook it all the way through yet, but we're going to take that excess. And that all the onions that we cut up, and we basically was oiling the pan and the onions before we cooked the ground beef. That's basically what we did. So we got the onions all out the pan. Put it back on the flame to flame back up, and we're gonna take this ground beef that I seasoned. We're going to break this up. We're going to cook this ground beef and boil these noodles and make some mostaccioli. Just like my meat seasoned very well. And when you're not using salt, sometimes you have to use more than what you would normally use when you use the salt. Too bad I can't pause this because I'm on my tablet. So we're going to just work with it. So this should take a good 10 minutes to brown before you add the onions. And we're going to put a little, do I have some onion powder already? Open. Nope. So. Garbage bowl. Just a little bit, not a whole lot, just enough. And I know next time I'm definitely going to try to record from the phone. But this is going to take longer than what I expect. So I'm glad it's just something totally different than I normally didn't do. Y'all can bear with me. But I'll let y'all see. See how it's coming along, where it's starting to brown. But it's not completely. We're going to get it to where it's all turned brown, but not completely all the way brown before we add the onions. And we're going to turn on this exhaust fan. So that way the smoke detector won't be going off all crazy. It's just about almost completely. There's no red left. We're hoping that this is 100% ground beef and not no other animal, but we're just gonna pretend and believe that because it said on the package that it's 100% ground beef. We're gonna just believe that. Okay, so. We're going to take them onions, we're going to put them on in the ground beef mixture. Cook what you got. Yes! And it's amazing how I cook all these different meals a lot of times for myself. I cook for my family, my friends. And there's a lot of times I just have different cravings and stuff for different stuff. So, as this comes along, I'm going to slightly turn this down. I'm going to check on these noodles. Not just yet. 5 more minutes. You don't want them overcooked. You want them slightly where they just got a little bite to it, where it's firm. And you're supposed to salt your water, but because I don't use salt, I use the accents, the seasoning. So, okay, this mixture is coming along. Now, while this is going, now I'm going to start adding my other seasonings. And this is where I won't have to put it in the sauce because it'll be already in the meat mixture. So we're going to put some Italian seasoning in there. We're going to put some thyme. Put some onion powder in there, and then a little basil. Just a little bit. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. Just a little bit. And see, this saves the thing when I put the sauce that's already pre-made. So why I won't have to just add to the sauce. It's already in the meat mixture. So you make sure you stir that very well. Very well. Make sure there's no redness in the meat. We don't want anybody to get sick. I stated at the last minute on camera that I was going to make mostaccioli instead of spaghetti. And had it in about a week or two, so why not? So it's about 5 more minutes with that meat mixture. Turn it down. These noodles go. I tried to wait till late to cook because it was super hot today. But when you're in the kitchen, it's hotter when you have the oven on. Because later I'm going to record a video showing y'all how I season my baked chicken legs to make barbecue chicken. I'm going to show you how I do make my mac and cheese. And I'm going to show you how I do my country style ribs in a crock pot. Where that way it'll be ready for tomorrow when I wake up and put it in the oven, put the sauce on it, and bam, whole meal, kick back, have a drink, smoke a little sun, and chill. You feel me? But let's get back on to this meat mixture and this pasta. Check to see if it's done. Because I'm just about done. Sorry it took so long. But I want to try to see the whole process. The whole process. Yes. Check that out. See? That, and then the noodles. So we're going to bring that together. We're going to take a colander and we're going to turn this meat mixture off. As you can see that it's done, but we need to drain the excess fluids out, not completely all, but the excess oil that does not need to be in there. So, I'm going to take this over to the sink. Sorry for the noise, sorry for the noise, sorry for the nerves. But I'm having this mostaccioli tonight. So that's why I'm doing this first. So, I'm going to take this. Okay, let me turn it so y'all can see what I'm doing. Excuse mess. But I'm taking the excess liquids and all. Put this in the colander. And we're going to just drain. And always when you taste, make sure you use plastic fork. Let me see me taste it. Oh yeah, that's on purpose. That's on point. I was on point. Okay, so that's so while I had a chance, we're gonna wash up the bowl and everything that I just used. Tells you the best way to keep less mess is to clean as you go. Take the bowl out, this colander out. It has to be ready for when I pour off the water. Cutting board off too. Cutting board and a knife. Always put your seasoning back. Keep everything in order, or however you run your household. I can't tell you how you run your household. All I'm doing is just teaching you how to make mostaccioli the lazy way. Well, I don't think it was lazy this time. You know what I'm saying, that I did it. And next time I'll show y'all how to actually make a sauce, a tomato sauce from scratch. So we're going to take this still and put it back on the stove. Got this propped up. I'm going to check these noodles. That is perfect. Always take perfect, 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 perfect. So we're going to drain this. But you see me drain the excess. That's why I was wise too. Hold on. Y'all can hear me. going to drain off the liquids. And then we're going to take that same mixture with the noodles, and we're going to use the same pot. We're going to get the can of sauce. Rinse this can off. This is something that I normally do. I hope y'all can hear me. Okay. Open the can up all the way. Take offset spatula for that mixture in the pot. So you get every little bit and all that juice, all that goodness, that raw flavor that's at the bottom of the pan. We're going to mixture it and take the can of sauce and slowly pour it in. Tap the can. And another thing, so you get the excess out of the can, you put just a little more, not a whole lot. Just enough to get the rest of the remnants on the back. Tap the can on the side. Put the can away. This stuff. And now we're going to slowly combine the mixture. Turn the flame down. This mixture. So there you have it. My first live, not upload, with cooking. So this is Sky's the Limit, the chef, showing you how to make mostaccioli. I hope you enjoy. Make sure to take a picture after this is done, but you basically let it go for like a good 7 minutes, because basically everything is already cooked. We're just waiting for the sauce. You make sure you put it on a simmer, then you transfer it after it's finished into a pan to serve it in, and voila, you have it. So when I upload this video, I'll make sure as a thumbnail I take a picture so you can actually see the finished product. So thanks. Make sure y'all keep the positivity and negative feelings. Make sure you keep positivity in and the negative things away from you. There's no need to entertain it. Some stuff needs to be addressed and others don't. But make sure that you hold your knife properly, and make sure that when you cook from here. Because if it don't come from here, then 9 times out of 10 it's not going to taste right. So I'ma holler at y'all in another note. Check y'all later for the rest of the memorial dinner. I'm out. Much love. Sky's the Limit, the chef.